All right, so I'm just gonna kind of show you guys the whole building, just the artwork and the whole thing with all the overhead lights on. So you can see there's the crown that's on the building, and so there's the crown, and the crown looks like it's just floating. Okay, and then we'll go in the front door. And there's the sun, and it's also a set of twins. Well, you can see the horns on the devil right there, upside down, and then the white twin. And those are sperm fertilizing an egg, and it also makes the sun. I'm going to turn on the lights and show y'all what it looks like. So I'm just going to kind of open it up so you can see it with all the overhead lights on. So way up there is this third story is like there's a little bunk area, and so there's the dragon that's eating an angel. Led Zeppelin cleverly hid the dragon, and there's the body and the chest of the angel. He's holding the Z, which is 26, and the P, 16. 26, 16 in the Bible is kata dynasteo, down dynasty. It means to powerfully bring someone down like an angel and to deprive them of the position they should enjoy. So there's the right side up, and there it is upside down. One's light and one's dark. There's angels coming in, and they're coming down into the twin system. There's a representation of an angel that's connected to the pit, just like we are, like a cell in a hive down in the pit. There's two separate angels. There's one angel, he's on his knees, and there's a serpent in between his wings, showing that the serpent was cast down, and that's the serpent system. There's a black angel, and there's a white angel, just to show the light and dark system, truth and lies. And then there is, again, the representation of the twin system that burns, which is the source of fuel for the kata dynasteo. And there it is. Now I'm going to kind of zoom out. You can see back in there is a little sitting area, a kitchen. That tabletop is just a miracle. It was outside and it started raining, and the epoxy was on it, and it created all these little holes and these two doves. It's just stunning. I'll show it to you in a moment, so you guys can see. There's two chairs now. If you can see here, you'll see that little countertop. On the front of it, there are doves, just like there are on the walls, and there are doves everywhere. I'll go up here. You can see there's the only real place to sit in all the places there. It's the two Delta airline chairs, and there's a ladder that I made that goes up to the bunk area, and behind that wall is a shower and a place that you could shower. A little restroom. So now I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to go into this and show you all this, just how fascinating this is. Those are two doves that are in opposite positions, and again you can see that's made by rain. The tabletop literally was rained on. And so anyway, and so then I'll come back over here, and I'll go up, and this is just a pièce de résistance. This is a silhouette of Christ, and the whole wall are just all different doves. I'll just go real slow so you can see different sizes, different body positions. Every single dove has been ground differently. Some of them are done out of black iron. I literally ground the feathers and the directional on different ones. I did some in metallic epoxies. There are so many doves flying and just taking off in here. It is just absolutely stunning. I'll videotape it from the second floor so you can see it up there. And the doves go around to all different places. There is a piece of art. Those are mountains You can see the moon and the reflection of the moon in the water. And you can see that's a river flowing. I grinded that to cover up the cabinet. So if I come back and I zoom in, you can see the moon and the river, and then there's birds flying over it. So anyway, so yeah, let me try and get a little light. There we go, sorry. So it's a river and there's birds flying and there's mountains. Like I said, there's different doves and their feathers have all been ground with a grinder, different grinders, marks for different birds in different body positions. The kitchen is all metallic epoxy walls. I did metallic epoxy on the walls to make it look like the sky, and then I took the doves and I brought them all the way around from the wall. I did different metallic epoxies on some doves just to kind of offset and match the walls and just to give it a much different look. A lot of the birds that I cut out of metal, I also took shears and I bent the wings so they're not just flat, they're three-dimensional. And there are birds everywhere. And everything is held together, all of them are held on with magnets hold the whole thing. And this represents the Holy Spirit leaving, the Christ Spirit just instantly leaving like a bunch of doves just flying off. So now I'm going to show you what it looks like with some of the lights on. And I'll do this from the second story. The sun literally burns and the set of twins, and then it burns, and it looks like the energy is flowing from the sun and the sperm. They literally look like they're moving and swimming. And anyway, so I position the lights to where the system is the angels coming down, the blue and the red, which is the system blue, red. And so they're being cast down kata dynasteo, and they're coming down. You can see the angels burning in, and then you can see the grinder marks of the angels, and there's different angels in different places, but you can see the streams behind them to make them look like they're coming very quickly. So there it is. So there's kata dynasteo, that's the wall, and then they're coming down, and then depending on your location, you can see the light going through the serpent into the angel, and then that angel as well. Sorry I didn't clean up, that's one of the lights I have to reposition. So anyway, so there it is, and I'll come like this and you'll be able to see. So the whole thing looks like the sun burning. What's really fascinating is if you look really deep, it looks like you can see the lights from the second story. It looks like a swimming pool. That's the deep end of a swimming pool. So I'll show that to you from the second story. So there's the set of twins. That's the fuel for the system, the twin system. And then over here, there is energy leaving. There it is going up the wall. And now you'll start seeing these dots like stars. And then all the doves, and then you'll get to see this whole thing changing colors. It's quite fascinating. Let me see. Oh, there we go. And so you can see just the level of detail here is absolutely staggering. So there you go. I'll go to the second floor. I'm going to do a short little segment just on this wall with the lights changing, just so you can see how fascinating this is. It's just fascinating, and the colors can be set to stay one color. You can choose like, oh, I like that color, or you can wait till it changes and then hold it, something like that. But what's just so amazing is all the doves and just the way they all look and the way they go everywhere. And they're everywhere, and they go all the way through the kitchen. And like I said, it represents all of us, the Spirit of the living God leading and taking His Spirit, which is representative of all of us. We're the representation of all those little doves that are leaving and what He laid down His life for, which was us, all of our souls. I'm up this ladder right here to the second floor, and then you'll see again the dragons. They kind of wash out a little bit on video, but the dragon eating the angel, and then there's an upside down dragon as well, one black, one's white. The angel's flying. You can see the way that the lights move on the angel, and then you can see, from where the angels fall, you can see the trail falling from heaven. So anyway, and then over here again, I'll step over here so you can see this and the way it lights up, and you can just see all the many different birds, and the crown is all birds that are leaving, and all these different birds, different shaped doves, just everywhere. And then even on that wall under the screen. This is my little broadcast area. This is where I'm going to sit and do vids. And it's like my little setup. Again, like I said, there's birds everywhere. The birds extend all through here. They extend going up. So you come up through there. It's a very, very small little space. You have these two chairs. You come here. Here's a ladder that goes up to the bunk. Here's this little glass brick wall just to kind of block off the bathroom. Here's the bathroom. There's a little corner shower I put in. Maybe y'all remember. I put the walls up and they look like snakes behind the wall. It was really weird. Never seen it happen before. That I did metallic epoxy on the ceiling. You can't really tell. It almost seems like you're floating in space when you're in here. It's just really staggering. There's the commode. But the shower is just amazing. If I just sit here and let you look, you can see the green dots that are the stars. They all move, and then it looks like shooting stars. You'll see them going through the picture to the right of the screen. You'll see what looks like shooting stars. And it's just the way it reflects and refracts off that glass. It's an anomaly coming off the rounded shower glass. So anyway, so then there's a little bunk area right up in there. So, oops. So go up the ladder. And there's a little bunk. That's where I'm going to be sleeping tonight on my birthday. That's what the Lord told me to come out here and do. There's the ceiling. It's just really, it's phenomenal. This little building is phenomenal. And then there you can really see the full impact of what it looks like. And what's really fascinating is you can see that, I don't know if y'all can perceive it in the video, but where I'm standing, it looks like you can dive into the deep end of a swimming pool, and that sun is like floating in the middle. And then the energy that got to leave the system, the redemption of God's angels, is represented by what Christ did for us. And there's the silhouette of Christ. And again, there's just so many doves that are leaving. It's just phenomenal. It's hard to catch it all on video because the different lights that are coming at us and stuff just didn't wash out some stuff. So there it is, folks. This is my labor of love for the Lord. This is what He told me to do. And this is one way He explained the system to me. So I'm up here in this amazing little art gallery building, and I'm wearing my John 3:16. John 3:16. He told me to wear red on my birthday. My birthday's in the morning. I don't really wear red, but he told me to wear red. And he told me to ring the bell out front. So I'm going to do exactly what he says. So anyway, so there it is. There's just the most, I mean, just wow. I mean, wow. All the doves leaving, which represent all of us, our spirits that get, our souls that have been repurchased by the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, who's coming now to judge the earth. And guys, this is one serious act of faith to labor through this. It's been tough, man. It's really taken its toll on me. Anyway, but praise God, I can't believe He would let me do this. Just do one quick spin around. This is the last part. My computer's malfunctioning, so Dave's gonna have to stitch these together. I'm doing little 1-minute segments. So there's the wall behind me of Kata Dynasteo, all the angels being cast down. And then behind me right there is a screen. Right here I set up this LCD projector that shines at the wall, and I can sit there and look at my computer screen on that wall, or watch whatever's on my screen on that wall. And then boom, so there you go. There's a 360, I'll back up. And I'll do a 360 in here, and then there's a 360, and there's just beam me up, Scotty. Bring me up. Jesus is more like it. Please get us out of here. Amen, guys. I love you guys. Peace and grace. I'll see y'all tomorrow.